Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Sharon Richardson and I'm from Shazz It Up a Bit, Cut and Create It. Today what I'd like to do is to show you a simple way of using your Cricut tools to be able to take your layering project and be able to take your transfer off if you're not putting this onto, say, a notebook or a mug or anything else that you've got there. It is a simple process to use, but it can be a little difficult in the fact that sometimes you can have the lower layers that are lifting. So I'm going to show you something in how to do that. I'm just going to cut them out now and then I will get back to you. Okay, now looking at the Cricut transfer here, I'm going to put a Mickey Mouse that I've cut out on with transfer on it. I'm just going to pop that over there like that. And take the transfer off. Okay, this transfer paper you can use over and over again, so which it makes it really great to use. You can then just pop that straight over the Mickey Mouse like so, and then you simply use your scraper tool to burnish like this. And then you would then simply use this one on, let's say, a trying to find something to put it on here. Say I wanted to put it on this. It's the back of a map, but this will give you the idea. Okay, so then you just take your transfer off like so. And then you would place this down onto your notebook, or whatever it is that you want to put it on. Now, as I'm putting this on here, I can see a piece that I've forgotten to weed. If that's okay, we can then just take it off using what I call an object weeder. I'm just going to bring this up. And then just pull your transfer off. Now, when you pull your transfer off, it is a great idea to keep it as low to the piece that you're taking it off as possible, as low as possible. Don't lift the transfer paper up, because if you do lift it up, that gives you a chance of taking it. Just trying to get this piece out of here. Okay. There we go. Got it. Take this piece off. So if you forget a little bit of weeding, especially on your, well, you can do it on your adhesive vinyl, but you may not be able to do that on your iron-on. Okay, so there we have our Mickey Mouse there. Now that is what I call the silhouette of the Mickey Mouse, which is actually our background. Now then, to put all your other pieces on, we're going to start with his shoes first. And by starting off with the shoes, I'm just going to grab that little piece there. Because I can see from the yellow of his shoes. We're going to start with that first. And so here's our shoes. Trying to keep this camera from going fuzzy all the time. Not sure why it does that. I bring the shoes up and then bring them back. It tends to go a bit fuzzy. So let's say that we just pop that on there like that, and then we're going to burnish the shoes so that they go on to the transfer. So we've got it like that. And then you might see when you lift it up that it hasn't all burnished down. Now, in order for you to get that like that, you do need to burnish it well. But a good idea is also to hold your scraper tool against the backing or whatever it is that you're going to put it on. This is where I like the bigger scraper, the Cricut, the big scraper, because it goes further over than the small one does. And then I will simply lift it like so, and it tends to lift the whole thing. Okay, so the first thing to do is to burnish it down, and burnish it down well. And then just simply lift it up like so. It's better to actually lift the backing off your transfer rather than the other way around. Okay, so there's our shoes. Now, in order to put our shoes on top of our silhouette, you will find that sometimes the backing part can lift up. So basically you pop it down onto using your eye. You can use registration marks for this, but if you've got a pretty good eye, you can get them on basically where you want them to go. So then you burnish this down, and to stop it from picking up the one from behind, you do what I said again. You put your scraper tool on, and you're actually bringing it back with your thumbs while pushing against the transfer with your scraper tool. And then it just basically stays there. All right, so that's the next one. And then we have our pants and our lips. So we're going to put that one on next. Same thing again. Our transfer. We're going to then peel our transfer off our design. So then we have his pants. And then again, you can pop that straight down onto your sheet. Now, if this was on a, I'm going to do another one of these because I find that sometimes if you just want to leave it onto the backing paper, like I've left this one here onto the backing paper, okay, onto the transfer. And then what happens is I've actually done it, excuse me, on the whole thing so that it then takes that and brings it out as a silhouette, but you've still got your whole Mickey Mouse that's going on to whatever it is you're putting it on. Okay, so I'm teaching you one way this way, and then I'll show you the other way in a moment. Okay, so then we simply lift. Actually, I'll come from the shoe end. Because it's bigger, I've got a small pair of lips there, and I don't want those lips to come off. So I do the same again. I use my thumbs to press the transfer onto the scraper, but use the scraper to push this down onto the transfer. And then that way, everything stays in place, even the one that's at the back. And we have his face, same thing again. I'm using the exact same piece of transfer, So I'm not using a different piece for each layer that I'm doing. I'm just using the same one. I'm just going to turn that over and peel the backing off. Then I have his face. Now then I'm going to put his face level with the outlines. And that's a little bit low there. And the backing, if you look at it, this silhouette at the back creates the black lines that are there for the rest of the Mickey Mouse, for the outlines of the Mickey Mouse. So it emphasizes his face, his body, basically his body. And you might need to fiddle around with it until you get it exactly where you want it. That looks pretty good. So then we do the same again. You can finish with the little one if you like, or the big one, doesn't really matter. And if you notice, I haven't actually let that drop down onto the shoes again. Just going to use the scraper tool, the big one. Now, if you don't have a big scraper tool, find something that is kind of flat and fairly thin, maybe a spatula in your baking cupboard until you can get a scraper tool like this, because this burnishes as well as helps you to then get your, I can see I've got a little air bubble there, so I just need to make sure that I get that out. Yep, it's out. Good. Okay, now the last thing to do is to put his eyes on, and I do the same thing again. I'll put them onto the transfer, which I've actually got this piece here, and then I will finish them down so that they stay on the transfer. And I've also got his buttons on there as well. So there you have it, I've got that there again. So now I just pop his buttons on, basically by eye. And then his eyes will go into the area that they need to go into. Give it a bit of a burnish, either the big one or the little one, whichever one you've got. Now you can use the little one to do this, but I find that the bigger one gives you more room to push it down with. But if you've only got the small one, then do the same thing. Just bring it up, use your thumbs, and let it drop down. Okay, so there you have it. There's our Mickey Mouse. I find that I've got a little bit of a hair there, or a piece of fluff off the jumper. I think it's, not sure which one it is. But I will get my little pair of tweezers that came with my brayer, this one, and I'm sure, there you go, and it takes them away. So there you have your Mickey Mouse. I then put my transfer back over the top of him. Oops, I've got messages coming in everywhere. And by putting it over the top of him, then giving it a good burnish down like so, just to burnish everything on. And then I lift it at the corner. Here we go. Same piece of transfer, everyone. And then I do the same thing and bring it back up like that, and there we have it. There's our Mickey Mouse, right? Now he's on the back of one of my mats, but that's okay. It's actually quite nice to have him on the back of the mat. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is this one, and this one is still on the transfer paper, and you use the same routine that you did just before, but you're leaving it on the transfer. So if I was to do this the same way that I did it before, only I'm using my fingers and not my thumbs, I can then pull all of this off, and it will still have the Mickey Mouse there without taking any of the vinyl off. The only thing that I've got coming up, I can see there, is my tail, is the tail there down the bottom. So I can burnish the tail down, and then I will come from the other side so that it goes against the tail rather than with the tail. Because I know that the tail starts at his shoe. There it is. And it makes the tail stay there. Right? Now, each piece that you put onto your backing piece, you've still got your backing. Each piece that you put on there, you will do the same thing. You will use the same piece of transfer, and you will put each piece down, and as you're putting them down, you will then use this way of removing the next layer. So you burnish it down like you normally would, just like that. If you're putting the face on or the eyes on or whatever. And then you will simply get your scraper tool, push it down onto the actual image, and then you will pull it back with your fingers on the transfer. Now, don't worry that you've got fingerprints on your transfer sheet. You can actually use this transfer sheet over and over again. Okay, so there you have it. One is still on the transfer. The other one is actually sitting on a mat. And that means that this one here, you can then leave your transfer on. You might want to get a new piece, I'm not sure, but I've used this piece several times already. But if you're giving it to somebody to put, say, on their car or something like that, you can then just simply have your transfer over the top like so. You can then burnish it down so it stays there. And then when they get it at the other end, then they simply turn it over like so. They peel from the back, and there you have your silhouette. And then that's the one that they then pop onto their car or wherever they want to put it. All right, whether it be a car, a book, or whatever. So I hope that helps you. This hack, well, I call it a hack, in doing your layering process and actually being able to put them down onto something without losing the layers as you're doing them. Okay, so without further ado, I'd like you to actually, if you can, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.